What is up, everybody? How are we doing, folks? All right, let me just get everything rolling here. So just a quick FYI, we have launched Ultimate, as you guys have noticed, hopefully. I will be doing the Solitaire first because that'll be the fastest and quickest one to start with. So just give me a few seconds to get that one rolling. 856. And then we'll move on with the Blaster Break, and then I believe the Premiere. Alright, well, good luck in the Solitaire. Here we go. Here we go, 16,856. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nax got the A. CK got the U. Knack V. James RLPHE. Dano's got I. James FOG. Big John N, CKJ, Blaine M, Org Y, James KT, KT. Habs has S, James CD, Big John B, James W. Don't think there's going to be many trades for this one, but... Alright, so Solitaire will start off. I brought it here. Where did I? Oh, there's. I was wondering where I put it. Then I found it. Alrighty, 856. Best of luck to everybody involved. Here we go. Here we go, 16,856. We've got the Solitaire. 3 cards, I believe. Yeah, 3 card. Let's start her off. We start off with a fight-worn Trunks. That's kind of cool. Mickey Ward. The W spot. Mickey Ward. W. We've got a jumbo memorabilia for the R spot, Manny Ramirez. And we've got a dual mem. Oh, it's going to go to the S spot. That's actually pretty cool. Of Stewart and Suarez. So, no random needed. Stewart, Suarez. There she goes. So, SRW. The S, the R, the W. Very nice. All right. Let me get the Blaster 869 going. All right, 869, good luck. 16,869, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Big John's got LA, Derek's got Columbus, Rush has Chicago, Dano's got Ed Money, Derek Colorado, Boog Pittsburgh, Rob Toronto, Victor Vancouver, Blaine Calgary, Derek Rangers, Matt Buffalo, Neely Philly, Rob Montreal, G-Mac Washington, T-Gate Winnipeg, Derek St. Louis, Habs Ottawa, Timothy Vegas, Big John Nashville, Derek Dallas, Wing Boston, Cups got Anaheim, Victor New Jersey, Derek Minnesota, Rush Carolina, Boog Detroit Arizona, Espo Islanders, Strike San Jose, McEwen Tampa, and Derek Florida. Couple minutes for the tradings. Again, about another 30 seconds for trading. And we will get the ball rolling. And that Chrome Black is down to 6. Master Collection down to 9. Basketball down to 6. Ultimate 7. Soccer 14. The Tin Break down to 1, it looks like. And again, Ultimates have been launched. So feel free to grab your spots there. They release next week. All right, let's start off this bad boy. Here we go. Here we go, starting off CNC Breaks, 16,869. We've got the blaster break going. You know what, I'll just get all these going here. That way we can just go right into breaking everything. Almost done. Almost done. All right. Oh my moly, these packs are tough. Hopefully it's not all of them. Young Guns for Nashville, Davies. Canvas for the Red Wings, Bertuzzi. Rookie retrospective of Norris for Ottawa. Young Guns for the Caps of Pilon. And we got a Dazzlers for Vancouver, J.T. Miller. Next box of Colton for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ross Colton. Canvas for the Coyotes of Kessel. Base. Base. Young Guns Spencer Knight for Florida. And a Dazzlers Joe Pavelski. Dallas. Hundo P. Anders Lee for the Islanders. Dazzlers Sidney Crosby. Penguins. Electro, sorry, of Garland for the Coyotes. And a Young Guns for the Flyers of Cates. We've got a portrait for Philly of Voracek. Dazzlers, Mitch Marner. Maple Leafs. Honor roll for Florida of Barkov. Base. And a Young Guns of Dunn for the Blue Jackets. Now you done it. All right, 2 more boxes or blasters. Here we go. Young Guns of Luukkonen for Buffalo. Canvas of Braden Shen for the Blues. No one on. No one's responding. There's a difference, Casey. There's 20 people watching right now. Just no one's responding, which is okay. It happens. Hundo P. Blake Wheeler for the Jets. Young Guns of Allison for the Philadelphia Flyers. And a Dazzlers Hurdle San Jose. Ty Dellandrea debut for Dallas. Panarin for the Rangers. Dazzlers. Electro of Goudreau for Calgary. And a Young Guns of Addison for Minnesota. There she goes. Enjoying the dad jokes. Good old dad jokes. You got your Stutzel back and you heard it was 9.5. That's pretty sweet. Congrats. It's amazing. That is brilliant. All right, give me a few more minutes, folks. I am going to clear out a bunch of emails, cancel some stuff if it needs to be canceled, but we have a lot of orders that went through, so good news is some of the breaks are very close. And as always, I try to keep it as up to date as possible, guys. So any breaks that will get or are close and there's pendings, I will have to cancel your spots. So I apologize in advance. I broke it for you. Nice. Well, I'm glad it came back in great condition for you. That makes me happy. All right, give me a few seconds, folks. All right, so it looks like the tin break, the 2-box Premier, and the case of Premier, I believe, are all good to go. I'm just going to double check that officially. Which one's pending? All right, so that's good. All right, so 867 will crush that one. That's a tin break. It's just on the table, guys. 8, 6, 7. The double up. All right, so good luck. 16,867. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chancellor's got Minnesota. C. Monroe, Detroit. Need a Break, Buffalo. Rack, Washington. Steve F. LA. Brent, Chicago. Rack, Dallas. WD, Ed Money. Rack, Montreal. C. Monroe, Rangers. Chancellor, New Jersey. Rush, Carolina. C. Monroe, Calgary. Eric, Islanders. Brent, Anaheim. Eric, Toronto. Need a Break, Colorado. C. Monroe, Boston, Ottawa. Tragically, Florida, San Jose. Neely, Winnipeg. WD, Tampa. Strikes, Pittsburgh, Philly. Neely, Nashville. Rush, St. Louis. C. Monroe, Vancouver. Steve, Arizona. And Rack, Scott, Columbus. How's it going, Brent? Hopefully you are doing well, sir. What's up, Mr. Golden? How you doing, sir? go. Let's get this 4-tin break rolling. And again, the basketball's down to 6. Ultimate down to 5. The Topps Chrome Baseball down to 6. Master Collection down to 9. Let's get them all moving, folks. Here we go. 16,867. 4-tin break. Hagel for the Hawks. Young Guns. Portraits Rookies of Angelo for the Penguins. Marquee Rookies. Robertson for the Maple Leafs. Marquee Rookie Retro, McNiven for the Habs. Portraits Rookies of McLeod for the Oilers. Young Guns for Vancouver, Chatfield. Dazzlers of Krebs for Vegas. Award winners of Dumba for the Wild. And Barzal Canvas for the Islanders. Wow, golden spoiler. I was going to watch it later, but thanks now. You know, I'm spoiling every hockey game for you now. Award winners for the Avalanche of McKinnon. Marquee Rookie Retro for the Panthers of Prisky. We've got a Young Guns Sorokin for the Islanders. Sorokin. Islanders. You're out of practice. Canvas of Anisimov for the Sens. How about Matthews yesterday, Golden, eh? Marquee Rookie Blue. Marshman for the Panthers. Marquee Rookie of Alexiev for the Caps. Checklist Canvas. It'll be random between Ottawa and Calgary. The Tkachuk brothers. Gross. Young Guns for the Coyotes. Dazzlers of Bertuzzi for the Red Wings. March to 60 is right. Portraits Rookies of Alexiev for the Caps. That was a sick goal, though, the overtime winner. Even I was a little surprised. I was shocked about how fast he was. He's very deceptively quick. Watch a guy pull a Matthews on one of those Walmart. Wait, what's a Walmart $15 tin like? You're talking about one of those tins back in the day type thing? Because it ain't no $15 tin now. Or you're talking about like a repack they just did. Award winners for the Jets of Hellebuck. Canvas of Ovechkin for the Caps. Quinny for the Vegas Golden Knights, Young Guns. Oh, repack. Oh, nice. Hoglander, Young Guns for Vancouver. Canvas of Hopkins for the Oilers. Marquee rookie of Marshmint for the Panthers. Dazzlers for Philly of Konechny. Sells that quick, yeah. Portraits rookies of Prisky for the Panthers. For you, Brent, that's awesome. And another gross Young Guns Coyotes. It's never a bad thing when it's open for you, right? All right. Marquee rookie retro regular for the Hawks. Dazzlers for the Jets, Scheifele. Ian Mitchell, Young Guns for the Hawks. Canvas for Carolina, Teravainen. Marquee rookie of Regula for the Hawks. Marquee rookie of Harley for the Dallas Stars. Well, that's pretty sweet. Canvas of Schmaltz for the Coyotes. Mr. 2 goals in what, 28 seconds or whatever it was, 38 seconds? Meloche, Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks. Portraits of Belzile for the Habs. And Marquee rookies, Vanacek for the Capitals. Lafreniere, glossy for the Rangers. Ingram for the Preds. Gold of Ingram for the Preds. Harley for Dallas. Byram gold for the Avalanche. Karushev for the Hawks. Kravtsov for the Rangers. Della Andrea for Dallas. Kravtsov gold for the Rangers. Karushev gold for the Hawks. Kravtsov for the Rangers. Della Andrea for the Dallas Stars. So I got the one left and right to get rocking. Uno's Mementos. Three times. 1, 2, 3. The left side, which is Calgary. Sweet. Yeah, the any of the Ultimates, by the way, are for Wednesday. Comes out the 13th, I believe it is. But that is going to be our release night, and I think that's going to be an absolute beast of an evening. I cannot wait for it. And by the way, I gave you guys a link to the rest of the breaks. The metal's down to 18. I'm trying to think what else is close. The Marner Chancer, by the way. Definitely, if you guys like Young Guns or Future Value Potential, I feel like that's an absolute beast of a Chancer. And we have talked about it. By the way, I just want to go over this very quickly before we start the one premiere break. You will notice we've put random single card, oversized card, or collectible item now. So we're opening it up that you might get some really random stuff. But this was due to a conversation we had weeks and weeks and weeks ago, where we asked members, would you rather have just like a basic insert card or some sort of cool, potentially random item? And most people liked the idea of completely random stuff. So we're going to give that a go, by the way. See how that goes, and then kind of go from there. Premier 2-boxer is next. Yep, Brent. And then the case is going to go after that. Yeah, no worries. Premier is going. I'm just getting it organized. So just give me a few seconds, folks. All right, good luck. Here we go, 16,845. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy's got Dallas, Blaine Islanders, Brent Pittsburgh, DJ's got Tampa, James St. Louis, Wookie New Jersey, Mark Colorado, Wookie Toronto, Bo Sox Florida, Milk's got Detroit, Oz Arizona Vegas, D-Mac Nashville, Solid's got Washington, or Sold, sorry, Francisco Columbus, Mark's Rangers, Tragically Winnipeg, Stripes Philly, Wookie's got Ottawa, Phil's got Ed Money, Brad's got Calgary, Tragically LA, Nax Chicago, Brandon Anaheim, Sean Carolina, James Minnesota, Montreal, San Jose, BM's got Vancouver, Wookie Buffalo, Brent Boston. And again, all those breaks, folks, that are up, other than Ultimate, can go tonight. So I'm hoping we can get a few more of these rocking out. So, 30 more seconds for trading. And again, just starting out there, the Topps Chrome is down to 6. Master Collection down to 9. Basketball 6. Ultimate 5. And then obviously the Chancer. By the way, I'm going to throw this one out there. I hope you guys start realizing, you know, sometimes the value that we try to add to these breaks. This break is only $33. It is for 3 boxes of extended, but somebody's going to walk away with the Premier box. So we are trying to make it a very affordable, fun venture for you guys. You can wait, yeah. Patience is key. Well, I said those ultimates are going to start moving, obviously, a lot closer to the released date. But I'm excited for Ultimate. I think the cards are going to be very pretty this year. And just like every year of Ultimate, they don't last very long. In terms of the how many Ultimates are out there. Even if you think about it now, guys, how many Ultimates do you honestly see right there in the market? Pretty much nobody has any Ultimate. It's one of literally the fastest breaks that fills out every year. Here we go, 16,845. Here we go, 16,845. We've got the Premier 2-box break. All right, let's get, I feel like we're going to get a really cool Mega Jumbo patch. For the Islanders, Barzal to 299. Matthew Barzal. For the Carolina Hurricanes, Morgan Geekie. 299, Carolina. That is sexy. For the Devils, 99 horizontal rookie auto patch of Sharon Govich. It's a unique signature, actually. I like it. A lot of little loopy loops. Sharon Govich. For the Islanders, number to 35, Bellows. Kiefer Bellows out of 35. Ooh, nice. Numbered to 35. Technically jersey numbered because Buffalo 9 of 35. Jack Eichel. Out of 35, Jack Eichel. That's a nice Buffalo hit. And we've got a Paramount rookie jersey of Höglander, Vancouver. New stature, Jennifer, I think it's going to be an absolute animal. It's very dark outside right now, the sky. I don't know if there's a storm coming. Looks very Gotham-y outside, you know. We've got for the Rangers, Panarin. 299 base. Gold rookie to 65 of Sharon Govich for the Devils. Sharon Govich. That's hilarious. For the Devils, horizontal rookie patch auto, Ty Smith. Solid rookie patch autos, though. There is a bit of, I don't know if that's like dirt. I don't think we're going to try to wipe that off. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like a bit of dirt. I'm sure you can just wipe it off. It's acetate. Ty Smith. That's a really good one. Dual jersey to 99. Ovechkin and Backstrom. Dual jersey. OV Backstrom. We've got a base jersey of J.T. Miller, Vancouver. And finish off with an update auto of Zach Werenski. Blue Jackets, Werenski. Not too bad. Well, New Jersey, congrats on murdering this break. A gold rookie out of 65 and 2 horizontal patch autos. So the Ty Smith was nice. Unfortunately, New Jersey stole the show on that one. Very much stole the show. And I do feel, folks, that we should try to get the baseball going. Only a few spots left. Let's get her going. 857 is going to be the next break that we crush, which is going to be the Premier 5-box case. 857. Have a good one. Team Canada definitely, I would think, should go tonight. You know, so we have a lot of breaks that are very close. All right. $16,857. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Julie's got St. Louis, D-Mac Calgary, IBJ Carolina, Marks Vegas, ATM's got Winnipeg, Trab New Jersey, DPLA, Double G Colorado, Nax got Pittsburgh, James Washington, Phil's got Ed Money, Brad's got Buffalo, Trab Ottawa, Matt's got Rangers Nashville, Storm Chicago, Me Kiss Florida, DJ Toronto, H2O Detroit, Double G Tampa, Marco San Jose, Phil Vancouver, Trab Montreal, Bo Sox Dallas, Tom's has Arizona, Happy Minnesota, Peter Philly, Sean Islanders, Storm Boston, Double G Columbus, and H2O Anaheim. All right. I will be right back, folks. Let me grab all these tins. Take all these out of here. Premiere. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can get more done if you guys really want. We got a lot of potential. The Mavs collection's down to 9. Ultimate's down to 4. Basketball's down to 4 now. We be rolling. All right, well, let's crush the case. Here we go, 16,857. We've got the Premier case. Let's see which kind of case we're going to get tonight. Are we going to get the super case, an average case, or why did they make this case? We've got number to 299, Brad Marchand. Sorry, I'm just going to turn the light down a bit because it looks like it's a bit too much. There we go. Boston Bruins. For the Vancouver Canucks, Yo Levy. 299. Woo, nice start. Number to 49. Short print rookie auto patch gold of Vanacek. Short print rookie auto patch gold. That's sweet. For the Avalanche, numbered 1 of 35, Francouz. Gold rookie auto, Francouz. Wow, what a pack. Numbered 9 of 15, quad rookie auto patch of Quinny. Nine of 15. Quinny. And we got a rookie Paramount jersey of Ty Smith. OPG Platinum case break before the release of this. What do you mean before the release of this year's? I'm very curious what you mean by before the release of this year's. Platinum's already come out. We got like a year for the next Platinum. For the Montreal Canadiens, Tyler Toffoli. For the Vancouver Canucks, Höglander. $2.99. For the Islanders, $2.49. Kiefer Bellows. Kiefer Bellows. $2.49. Oh, nice. Number to 25, signature champions, Brad Marchand. This year's Platinum releases this month? Really? Brad Marchand. We've got number to 99, McKinnon and Rantanen. Platinum came out like 2 months ago. Maybe a month or two ago. I can't remember exactly when. McKinnon and Rantanen. And we got a rookie Paramount of McMichael for the Caps. Well, I wouldn't be swearing on that because I have some bad news for you about this month. We got a $2.99 Buchnevich. We've got a $2.99 for Dallas Ottinger. Number to 25. Anders Lee for the Islanders gold auto. Ondersley. That is a very, very good one. Numbered 5 of 23. Mega Patch Chest Logos. Bowen Byram. Court, I don't know if you're being serious or not, but I don't know if, do you follow, I'm not saying really, do you follow hockey? Like hockey cards a lot? Bowen Byram. And we got for the Maple Leafs, Nick Robertson jersey. We've got for the Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews. What are you saying? Well, you're kind of saying, what season are we in? Like, it's a shocker. You realize I'm opening Premiere, which is 2021. That just came out last week. We have Ultimate coming out next week, which is 2021. Platinum 21-22 probably is not going to be out till February of next year. We've got number to 299, Logan Stanley. Winnipeg Jets. 299, Logan Stanley. We've got number to 99, horizontal rookie auto patch, K'Andre Miller. K'Andre Miller. We've got for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Joseph. And I say this in the most polite way. Any company can say what they want. That is absolutely completely wrong, though. They might have just not updated it. Which I'm guessing that's what it was. For the Vegas Golden Knights, 49 rookie patch of Peyton Krebs. Peyton Krebs. And we've got Ottawa Senators, Josh Norris. Yeah, I'm not even confident, and I truly mean this. I don't even think 21-22 Platinum's coming out this year. If it does, great on Upper Deck, honestly. They still have like 7 products for 2021 to come out before they even start considering anything 21-22. Boston Bruins, Brad Marchand. $2.99. For the Rangers, Kravtsov, number to 65. Gold. That is a pretty big one. Number to 249. Rookie auto patch, Jason Robertson. That's like a $300 to $600 US card. Congrats, Dallas. For the Devils, Sharon Govich. Rookie auto, Sharon Govich. Dual jersey to 99 of Jones Atkinson. And we've got a Sorokin rookie Paramount for the Islanders. Well, actually a pretty damn solid case. So Robertson, a rookie year chest logo mega patch, which is pretty substantial in my opinion. A gold short print RPA. Courts, did you just leave the conversation? Did we sadly disappoint you on release dates? All right. So I got some emails. Let me clean these bad boys out. Again, guys, I will cancel, of course, any spots that need to be canceled. Let you guys know exactly where we are. But we had a lot of orders come in, which is a good thing. And honestly, Courts, if you ever need to know hockey information, we legitimately are one of the biggest hockey people in the world. If you ask us, we will probably have the best overall knowledge of that kind of stuff. Just to be completely candid with you on that. I said, sadly, Platinum will not be coming out in April, nor will it come out in May. And then unless they do something miraculous, it ain't coming out this summer. I wish it was because I love Platinum. Like, love Platinum. Apparently he just went away, Golden. Apparently he just went away. We lost him. He didn't like the answer. As I said, I'm a massive Platinum fan, so I would have loved if Platinum comes out soon, but unfortunately. As I said, I do feel bad because I know a lot of people, a lot of stores haven't updated their information as of yet. So I know a lot of people see things and they get excited, and it's a sad and bitter disappointment. Trying to get the money back on the Casey bot, yeah. Well, okay, so Chris, as we're trying to fill breaks, by the way, that's a fun conversation to have, which I absolutely have no problems doing it. And by the way, guys, for the breaks that are close, we've got the basketball down to 3, Ultimate down to 4, Chrome down to 6, the Extended down to 14. We can get them all going. I'm happy to do them all. So I will say as a dealer, I always find that kind of interesting when people... If a product gets pushed back, I'm kind of curious why people think they should get refunds on that. Now, again, it's more so just a conversation we're having. I understand it's annoying when products get pushed back. And don't get me wrong, we deal with it a lot. Where, you know, a product gets delayed a couple weeks and then everyone wants refunds on it. So it is frustrating. I'm just curious why everyone thinks, like, the product doesn't change. That's what kind of surprises me. The product doesn't change whatsoever. Now, don't get me wrong. I fully respect or understand if it's like 6 months. Because then you're just tying up money. And that I respect. It's the ones that when they go like a week. I've never understood that. But by the way, Ultimate's got 4. Mosaic 3. 2 breaks. Very close to finishing. I feel like we can get them going. Brent, you know what? I wish everyone had your mentality on that. As I said, it's funny because we are unfortunately kind of caught in the middle, right? Where on a lot of products, for example, we order what people order. So we go by numbers that we're kind of estimating by. And now, don't get me wrong. This market's been a little better that, you know, oh no, if we sit on a few extra baseball boxes, they're going to go. So it doesn't exactly strap a lot of dealers anymore, which is great. But the amount of times we've gotten emails of just like, you know, you guys told us this date. It's like, well, it's not us. I don't control the dates. I wish products came out on time every week. It'd be brilliant. Cup, Chris, honestly, I've said this for the longest time. Until we get the checklist, I don't have any hopes for any product coming out on any time that they say it's going to come out. The only one I can pretty much guarantee you is going to be Ultimate, which is going to be next week. After that, who knows when the next one comes out, if it's going to be delayed, if it's going to be on time, like... I haven't, honestly, DNB, I haven't looked at it today. I've been insanely swamped with a lot of other things and obviously posting the breaks. Realistically, you're probably looking at between the 340 to 370 range, plus taxes, obviously, Canadian. That's my first kind of, when do we find out current dates for releases? Generally 2 weeks before release. So the way it works, Tom, is we will get an email from Upper Deck directly on the checklist. Generally, when Upper Deck has a checklist, that basically means the product's pretty much essentially ready to rock and roll and go. So then from that timeline, we know it's within 2 to 3 weeks of it getting launched. So once we get a checklist, it's like, okay, it's go time on that product. Like, as far as we know, Stature should be the next one after Ultimate, but things get changed, products get moved around. There's literally no, like, there's nothing we can do, we just wait. And as you guys literally saw before Series 1, if I remember, we had, what, like 2 months or a month and a half of literally nothing? Just delays are going to happen, we follow. So the positive news is if you guys go on our website if you go to the checklist section, if you see the checklist for a brand new product, that means that bad boy's coming out very soon. So that is what should get you excited. So, it is what it is. Oh man, you know what, the one thing I will say for the hobby standpoint, I actually don't mind having a bit of delay because now the rookies are worth a boatload. Like, having Kaprizov essentially hit 40 goals this year ain't going to hurt his rookies. Now, it works the opposite way for those rookies that didn't do well, of course. So, Chris, here's my honest opinion, okay? We've had a million conversations on this. Maybe you're not part of any of them, so I have no problems rehashing how I think. It still, to this day, blows my mind how many... I'm trying to think how I can word this. How many people are completely biased of what they say on certain things? What I mean by that is we've sold M&T cards now for about 3 or 4 years as a dealer. Now, I'm not going to BS you. We're biased because we deal with M&T. I love their service. I love their slabs. I love everything that they do. They're the only grading company that has a guarantee on their freaking timelines or money back. I think that is absolute boss. And I will also tell you guys, as a dealer, since they've introduced that, we have not missed one yet. And I will tell you, we've had no headaches since that, which is freaking awesome. Because I was getting very tired of the delays, which all the world knows this. What I find funny, though, Chris, is people unanimously, well, not unanimously, will always sit there and go, well, this company sells better than this company. And all they'll ever do is use one example of the highest of their company and then take the lowest of the other one. Like, I was literally doing some research today for some of our customers who's submitting some cards. And I think it was a Kachuk. Let me just double check if I was correct. It was a Kachuk, I think, Young Guns. And I'll give you a good example. Just give me 1 second. Of what I was looking at. I might be wrong on the player, so I just got to find out which one it was. There's one of them I was looking at. So, like, here's a good example, okay? And again, I'm just taking random, and I'm going to give you guys 3 examples. Here's an example on February 6th of a, that's what it was, a Braden Point, because we're using that in Chancer for one of our customers. So there's an MNT 9 graded Braden Point that sold on February 6th via auction. And I'm obviously looking at, let's see, is it Canadian or US pricing I'm looking at? And that one went for $60.39 US. Okay? Here's a PSA 9, literally I think a week later or so, $53 on auction. Here's another PSA 9 Braden Point by PSA that sold a day later for $63. The reason why I'm saying that is literally 2 PSA 9s sold within a day of each other. The exact same card. One sold for $53, one sold for $63. And it goes to show you that all it can take is one, 2 people missing the auction, whatever. But yet the M&T one was literally right there with PSA. Now, there are auctions that go both ways. Like, I'll give you another good example. There's another PSA 9 there of Braden Point that sold for $40 a PSA 9. So the thing is, if you hunt, you can literally find anything you want. And that's what I always try to tell people is, like, okay, here's another good example. There's a BGS 9 of Braden Point. That's the lowest one I've seen so far. $42. So what my point on that is that anyone can always say things. I will tell you, Chris, from my perspective, I've always gotten pretty much exactly what Beckett or PSA are going for out of the cards that we've sold for customers on M&T. The thing is, when you auction items, you run the risk of items going low. And I will be honest, we've had auctions that we've done for customers of raw cards, for example, that went way lower than the people went, and we had auctions of raw cards that went way higher than they expected. All it takes is 2 people to bid on the card to make it go up, and one of those people to forget about it for the card not to go for anything. Or the title or anything like that. And another funny example, Chris, was that I bought an exquisite rookie patch of Austin Matthews, jersey numbered 34 of 99. I think most of you guys would realize that card is a monster card in terms of value. But the card went for $300 because I won it. 2 things that killed that guy. Number 1, he didn't ship it to Canada. Number 2, he ended it at 2 in the morning. So the problem is, when you look at cards, you got to look at all the factors of those cards. And the reason why that's important, let's say if if an American is shipping a card to me, and it's a $40 card, but I got to pay $26 shipping, I'm not bidding on that card. But if that card's $35, $40 and it's $3 shipping, I might bid $50 on that card. So a lot of people you have to look at all the factors involved in order to make a proper decision on why cards go up and down. But at the end of the day, to answer your question, yes, I think the quality of them are exact same. I will be honest with you, Chris. This is just my personal opinion. I actually trust Beckett and M&T the most, and PSA after that. I think Beckett and M&T are the most honest graders on the cards. I think PSA is not as good as Beckett and M&T in terms of honesty on the grades. And after that, I would have just a slew of the other graders, the KSAs, the CSGs, the DGAs, whatever they are all now. But the way I would rank the honesty and integrity of the grades would be M&T and Beckett, followed by PSA, followed by the rest. Now, to also further elaborate on that, the only reason I have PSAs lower than Beckett and M&T is solely because of the 10s. I just don't like that 10 system. I think it's a false interpretation to a lot of collectors. And I understand why they do it. I think it's logically, from a business standpoint, phenomenally smart. I just don't like that people presume that they're getting a perfect 10 card, and it's not. And there's been a million examples that I've seen that I've seen a PSA 10. I'm like, there's no way that's a 10. Like, it's just, you know it's not a 10. Like, it's great for resale for the consumer. Don't get me wrong. I would never... Consumers are never going to be unhappy with more dollars in their pockets. So let's be real. No one's upset with that. Well, here's the way I would put it, D&B. An M&T 9.5 and a Beckett 9.5 is a PSA 10 to me. In terms of actual, like, integrity of the grading. Not sale value, no nothing. PSA 10s still destroy every other company out there on values. That there's no argument on. We literally had a customer who waited a year for, I love this story. He waited a year for his Beckett to come back. He got a 9. He cracked it open, which I think was hilarious. He resubmitted to PSA, got it back 6 months later, it came back a 10. I just don't understand how a Beckett 9 comes back a PSA 10. Like, and to think, he cracked the 9 open, So let's presume he didn't even damage the card at all. Reshipped it out, packaged it all up, and it got a 10. That, to me, aggravates me. So when I hear stories like that, but again, Chris, the conversation that we've had as a group many times over is at the end of the day, the problem with our industry is no one's upset about that because they got the 10. And it's funny because we see customers all the time when they pick up their cards, they get a 9 or like an 8.5 from M&T and they're like, you could tell they're mad. So, you know deep down, they don't really want the honest grade. They kind of want a bumped up grade, which makes sense financially. I understand it. But until our hobby semi realizes that, you know, a 10 is not a, like, until we do something about it, nothing's going to change. So, but I will tell you, I am thoroughly impressed with what M&T has done and how short they've done it and the quality of what they've done. And that to me is the biggest thing is I truly believe when you get a 9 or 9.5 from M&T or Beckett, it's truly a 9 or 9.5. What I also like is their guaranteed thing. I think that's a massive thing that a lot of people overlook right now. And I think that's where the hobby should be respecting grading is legitimate grades, but like I always remember, I think it was our Veligan came in the room the one day. And I can't remember the number he told me, but it was like a Zion Prism. There's like 18,000 PSA 10 Zion Prisms. I don't even know how that's even freaking possible that there's 18,000 10 copies of a Prism. Like, Prism cards are pretty scratched. Any kind of chrome type of product, very scratched. Generally, centering's not the greatest on those. To have 18,000 come back at 10, that is insane to me. Well, you know what's funny, D&B? Here's a great thing I've told a lot of people, and I don't understand. So if you don't like M&T, for example, but you acknowledge that they're one of the hardest graders, logically, why would you not buy a 9 or 9.5 M&T and resubmit it to PSA then and make more money? Because you can trust an M&T card is graded well. So a 9.5, I would wager 90% of the time is going to get you your PSA 10. So if you truly believe that you can get a steal and M&T doesn't sell well, why don't you buy that 9 or 9.5 copy, cheap, submit it to PSA, and make a ton of money? I think it's a win-win for all the systems. But yeah, Chris, I remember one of our guys came in and told us about the Zion, and I was like, blown away. With how is it possible there's that many copies of a card like that? Like, it's just... It's kind of, in my opinion, upsetting. I'm going to see if I can find it exactly, just so I'm not blowing smoke. I am actually genuinely curious now the numbers. Well, D&B, that's what I was saying though. Is M&T have a guarantee now on their grading. I don't know if you guys, how many people know that, by the way. M&T legitimately have a guarantee on their grading times. Or you get the card graded for free. So, like, if you pay for a 2-day, you legitimately get a 2-day. All the time, the M&T I've ever graded to PSA thing. My question is, I've seen PSA 10 still in the slabs and other obvious. Why, Brent? Because if I remember correctly, and I might be completely wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure we had a good discussion about this before. PSA actually charges you more money depending on the value of the card, so it's in their best interest to give you a higher grade. It legitimately is in their best interest to give you a better grade because they make more money off of it. Which is one of the reasons I also hate that. Alright, so before I start the basketball, here's some actual facts, Chris. And I will answer your question. Well, hold on. I'll answer your question very quickly. Yes, you should get it graded 1,000,000%. I also like grading because it keeps that card encased and you never have to worry about it. Here's the Prism Zion, okay? There is 16,577 graded 9s. There is just shy of 21,000 graded 10s. Think about that. There is almost 5,000 more graded 10s than 9s for that card. There is 21,000 copies of a perfect Zion. Does anyone honestly believe that's even possible? Especially with Prism, where I can tell you guys the centering is just not there. The scratching is definitely there. It's absolutely hilarious to me. Like, I just don't understand it logically. And what blows my mind is why are people paying a premium when there's 21,000 freaking copies of that card out there? That's not rare. There's actually more 10s than 9s. By the 9, it's rare. Obviously, I'm not saying that logically because a 9 is not as good as a 10, but I'm just saying that 10 is not exactly a rare card anymore when there's 55% of the population is a 10. And what I find funny about that is other companies, like KSA, for example, KSA gets mocked for having too many 10s out there, but we just kind of like, oh, PSA, they're good. Give it to them. I don't understand that logic. I really don't. All right, let's get the random for 844. Here we go, 16,844. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Toshe's got the Hawks. BD's got Magic. James Nets. BD Clippers. Duke's got Suns. BD Warriors. Mordecai Bucks. A-Damp Lakers. Tosh has Kings. James Timberwolves. BD's got Pacers Blazers. Duke's got Celtics. A-Damp Heat. James Spurs. H2O Cavs. John's got Knicks Thunder. Duke Pelicans Jazz, John Bulls Grizzlies, James Wizards, Brent Mavs, Duke Rockets, BD Pistons, H2O Hornets, Brent Raptors, Mordecai 76ers, Duke Nuggets. The other honest thing though, and I will tell you guys, I think there's so much misinformation out there from people. We literally had a customer tell me, why is the M&T 2-day guarantee so much more than PSA? And I was like, you realize the M&T 2-day guarantee is $89. A PSA 2-day is $250 US. It's not even freaking close. But they legitimately thought that M&T was way higher. I don't know where they got that info or what it was, but I just think that's kind of funny out there. So another minute for trading. But again, that's the thing about our hobby. There's a lot of people who just talk, honestly, Chris, and I'm glad you brought up that discussion. And it's funny because I will tell you, on my side of the counter, being a dealer, and this is not just about grading, this is in general. The amount of smoke that gets blown every single day when people have zero idea what they're actually talking about, it blows my mind. Like, legitimately blows my mind. And that's always what's frustrating, is like, people just say what they want to say, and it's almost like there's no recourse for what they say. Like, every single time I've ever semi-challenged somebody about cards getting graded by M&T versus Beckett if they sell the same, it's amazing how quickly they stop their conversation when I tell them I'll sell it for them, and watch the value that I get. Just be patient. I'll sell it. And then it's, oh, well, I don't know if I want to do that route or... Exactly. So you're just saying things without realistically actually knowing it. And again, if you're going to auction things off, in my opinion, auctioning is the worst thing you can pretty much do on most cards. It's great and it's guaranteed money. But I can promise you, more often than not, people are looking for steals on auctions. They're not looking for good value on auctions. In terms of the seller. You're looking to get it as cheap as possible in an auction. And I can tell you guys, I've been in the hobby for many, many, many years. I've gotten a ton of cards on auction way lower than my max bid. And I can promise you, most of you guys have probably had this. There's nobody on this planet that has probably bid on 50 or 100 cards, and it always end up being the max bid they put in. And that tells you right there, there's always movement higher than what your bid was. So realistically, you just got it because you were the highest bidder. But if someone else bid in there, it would have gone higher. Like that Matthews, I put a $1,000 bid on that Matthews. I got it for $300. So if any one of you guys came in that, that auction that night and bid $900, I would have won it for $901. But nobody did it, so I ended up getting it for a lot cheaper than I thought I was. I was through the roof. I did not expect to get it either. So here we go, 16,844. But where auctions also work in your favor sometimes, though, are on rare cards that sometimes you get way more than you thought you would. And we've had that happen for customers so many times, too. But again, I only really recommend auctions for, like, rare high-end cards that you know are going to get good value. Don't do it for the small stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to get everything organized here. Like I've done before, I do the one box, I open it all up because obviously in Mosaic there's an absolute ton of material in here. So I'm going to just go through it all semi-quickly there. And then we will commence with me reading them off one by one. I'll do one box at a time because obviously There's a lot of content in these boxes, like a ton. But yeah, Chris, I will say the trend is any high-end card that you have, I do recommend get graded. And I just think even for the safety of the cards nowadays, you drop it once, it's like, you'll be happy it's in the case. If you have kids, for example, and they accidentally do something, you'll be happy it's in the case. So, I'm just a big fan of, it never hurts to protect your card anyways. So, spend a little money, get it done. It's worth it. And I also think the trend in the hobby, it makes it so much easier to sell down the road because then no one questions. You know, if you, especially the card that you have, a McDavid Gretzky, I believe you said, no one's going to send it back and be like, well, this little corner is damaged. If it's graded, they don't fight with you. We've got a rookie for the Celtics of Williams. Debut of Johnson for the Suns. We've got a Lillard. I love these cards. I do actually love the mosaics and the prisms. Very, very pretty. For the Blazers. We've got a green give and go of Holiday. Drew Holiday for the Pelicans. A rookie of Waters for the Celtics. Roby for the Mavs. Rivers for the Rockets. Red. Jim Masters of DeRozan for the Spurs. Rookie of Washington Jr. for the Hornets. For the Thunder, Baisley. Hall of Fame of Iverson for the 76ers. We've got a Will to Win of Kyrie Irving for the Brooklyn. Grizzlies Clark rookie. Ingles for the Jazz, red. We've got a give and go, holy moly, another one. Drew Holiday. That's kind of cool. We got a couple of those now. Melly for the Pelicans rookie. Washington Jr. for Charlotte. Knox the second for the Knicks, red. Give and go of Lillard for the Blazers. Melly for New Orleans, rookie debut. Okpala for the Heat, rookie. Hachimura for Washington. Zion Williamson. Noel, rookie for Minnesota, the Timberwolves. Got game of Mitchell for the Jazz. Taco Fall for Boston. Allen for the Nets. The red. Old school of Kevin Garnett, Timberwolves. Jerome for the Suns rookie. Noel for the Timberwolves rookie. Jerome for the Suns rookie. Silver of Rudy Gay for the Spurs. Give me 1 second, Patrick. I'll read that and then I'll answer. I just want to make sure I read it properly. The Kings get Barnes red. Debut of Garland for the Cavs. Zion Williamson, rookie. We've got an Anderson for the Grizzlies. Sorry, what do you mean by that, Patrick? So if you pull a pack fresh McDavid Young Gun and see a graded 9.5, are you saying should the raw copy sell for the same as the 9.5? Jerome, rookie debut for the Suns. We've got a Kobe White for Chicago, rookie. Fernando for the Hawks, rookie. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers, red. And Jam Masters of Gordon for the Magic. So, generally, I think the consensus is most raw would be a 9. Most people, Patrick, think of raw versions of cards as 9. 9.5 is a premium. 9 is what a raw should be. 8.5 is a bit below that. 10 is obviously much better, clearly. So I'm not saying it's accurate, but I think when people buy a raw copy of card, they presume it's a 9. So I think you get the value of a 9. If that makes sense to you. So the 9.5 would sell higher than that pack opened, pack fresh card. Let me put it that way. Go to the Raptors? No, because he's pictured in the other uniform, so he would go to the team on the card, which was the Clippers. It would be nice if Kawhi went to the Raptors. I liked him as a Raptor. It was awesome. You tried. Does that answer your question, though? Patrick, I just want to make sure I got it correct for you. Somewhat? Okay. How can I elaborate that further for you? But I don't like having a somewhat of an answer. I like being able to answer it properly for you. You got the Edwards 9.5. Well, in several years, you'll be thanking me, I think. As I said, that is one of those chancers I feel like it's not a today type of thing. That's a, in a couple years, people will be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that for that price. All right, folks. Yeah, buddy. I love it that you got it, though. I'm happy for you. Congrats. All right, we've got a debut of the Hawks. Reddish. Little for the Blazers, rookie. Silver of Johnson for the Lakers. Johnson, Hall of Fame, silver. We've got a red for the Timberwolves of Wiggins. Bowman for the Warriors, rookie. Samanich for the Spurs, rookie. Healed for the Kings. We've got a Hornet, Martin, rookie red. Hunter for the Hawks, debut. Windler for the Cavaliers, rookie. Howard for the Lakers, red. Old School for the Rockets of Tracy McGrady. Reddish for the Hawks, rookie. Levert for the Nets. Johnson for the Suns, rookie. Red of Kevin Love for the Cavs. Poole for the Warriors, debut. Bedaz for the Pacers, rookie. That's sick. Vince Carter. Can anyone let me know what team? Would that go to the Raptors, or what team did he play the most on? Vince Carter. If someone can enjoy that one, If someone can, let me know. Give and go, LeBron James. Oh, Patrick, I don't think you're going to sound bad at all. Claxton for the Nets. Hachimura for the Wizards, rookie. Walker for the Pelicans. Bryant for the Wizards, red. Jam Masters for the Magic of Ross. Weatherspoon for the Spurs, rookie. Nunn for the Heat, debut. Finney-Smith for the Mavericks, silver. Finney-Smith, silver. 76ers, Cork Mays, red. Porter Jr. for the Cavs, rookie. That is a sick one. Ja Morant for the Grizzlies, red. I highly recommend getting that one graded. Ja Morant for the Grizzlies. That's sick. Congrats. Will to win, LeBron James. Lakers. We've got a show field for the Wizards. Paschal for the Warriors, rookie. Holmes for the Kings, red. Got game of Kyrie Irving for the Brooklyn Nets. Spurs, white, red. Got game green of Mitchell for the Jazz. Was a Raptor for the longest? Then he's a that should be a Raptor then, I believe. Johnson for the Spurs rookie. Clark for the Grizzlies rookie debut. And Brazdeikis for the Knicks rookie. Wow, he's a Raptor the longest. That is pretty sweet. Well, if that is accurate, then that should be yours. Oh, Patrick, yeah, I don't think that makes you sound like an ass at all, to be honest. Here's the thing, and anyone who knows me when we have these conversations, as long as you're being honest and not being rude, any conversation you guys have is A-okay with me. I just don't like when people absolutely bash things because of their personal preference. You can have a personal preference. Now, going by what you said there, I don't disagree with you. You know, nowadays grading is everything, and it does take away from some stuff. And realistically, yeah, it could be deemed as a cash grab for sure. That is definitely not a doubt. But the realistic thing, exactly what our Elegant said, 90% of the high-end cards nowadays are graded. That's just what people want, sadly. So I don't disagree with you whatsoever that it's increasingly gotten interesting on graded cards, but at the end of the day, if that's what people want, that's what people want, right? I know a lot of people who think, you know, certain boxes that get made are cash grabs or certain things are cash, like, at the end of the day, you can always sell or buy raw copies. That's the beautiful thing. Like, I will also tell you, as a store, we did not do a lot of grading back in the day because A, I didn't like the companies and it was too much hassle and all that stuff, but I think it's different nowadays. I think kind of like the NFT business, I feel like that's just kind of the way the future is going to be. And if you want the high-end stuff, you're going to get it graded because you want to have a perfect copy of it. Premier Hockey is a cash grab. Oh, so Patrick, what you're saying, that I agree with. I hate that PSA does that stuff. Like, beyond hate that. But to be fair, and I might be wrong, I don't think Beckett or M&T, they definitely don't do that. Your card could be $5, $1, or $5,000. If you pay for a 2-day grading with M&T, it's the same price. PSA is different though. That I agree with you. That to me I hate. DS, yeah, on certain products we have that. You'll see it's on certain ones. Rich, I have not. What are they, how are they doing? What are they doing? Good, bad, ugly? $600 a box up, yeah. But that's what I agree with you 1,000% on that, Patrick. And again, M&T does that. It doesn't matter what card you send in. Whatever service level you get that card. It doesn't matter if it's a $1 card or $5,000 or $20,000 card. So hopefully that makes you at least feel happy about that. I agree with you on the PSA ones. I'm not a fan of that. I think that also is a slippery slope for them. It's all show bidding? Interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Is this a big news thing, Rich? Like a lot of people are writing about it, or is it still pretty quiet? And by the way, Ultimate's got 4 left. And all the other breaks are not really that close. So if you guys want to get the ball rolling on them, let's see if we can get them going in the next 5 or 10 minutes. If not, then Sunday they will be. Well, Rich, I do unfortunately think that is like that shill bidding stuff with certain people and all that. It's gonna happen because they want to keep the hype up to it. But it's very sad that unfortunately people get legitimately screwed on that, right? Like I said, unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's people who get screwed on that. The joke of the hobby. Yeah, I am curious to see where this is going to take the Fnatic stuff. Like, I know Fanatics did not get a lot of good press on this stuff. And again, to be fair, guys, I will also give you guys some, hopefully, hope. Is that if you guys remember when Panini Hockey came out, a lot of their stuff, not as bad as this, but a lot of their stuff was not very good in the beginning. And they very, very quickly got themselves much better. So, at least give Fanatics a little bit of time to properly get it going. Yeah, you know what? That's the problem. Is too many people in this world, they'll blindly support things or do it for money or because they think it's in their best interest. And the problem is, if you do those things, you lose legitimacy if it's for a bad, honest cause. I have always told you guys, whether you're a friend of mine or I hate your guts, if you have a product that I truly believe is still good, I have to look at it that way. It should not matter who you are, you know, how much money you have, how big you are. If I'm always pretty candid with products. Like, you guys know my opinions on, and now it's kind of, I wouldn't say change, but my opinions on Leaf and some of the stuff they do. I'm not a big fan of their stuff personally, but it doesn't mean our customers are not a big fan of their stuff. I actually do think over the last couple of years they've done a good job of making their stuff a little more presentable, valuable, and doing it a little better. But all I care about is that the hobby goes in the right direction and you support the right things. And unfortunately, exactly what you said, Ben, is sometimes people will legitimately just support things because they're told to or whatever, and then all of a sudden it just makes their name not look as good. His YouTube intro lost the credibility. It is pouring rain outside. Well, here's the thing, Golden. Okay, and I want to make this adamantly clear. I'm not massively swaying one way or the other. The issue that I have right now with Fanatics, and I want to be crystal clear how I say this so it's not rude or like people misinterpret how I'm saying it, is Luber, who is the guy who's spearheading the Fanatics basically card business. He is coming from a shoe industry, StockX business. I will tell you guys, in my short career of actually doing heavy cards type thing and knowing the industry, you can't just be an outsider and presume hockey cards not hockey cards, sports cards are the same. There's big differences between our collecting base and a lot of other collecting bases. What works there may not work here and vice versa. My worry is on all the meetings that I've seen with Luber, the presentations that he's done, he's treating this very similar to StockX and how the industry should react to what his knowledge is of the shoe business. And I just don't firmly believe you can take an outsider that has not that big of an extensive knowledge on cards and pretend they know about cards. And the problem is, I know he'll say he collects. The guy is a multi-millionaire. He buys the high end of the high end. I'm not saying this in a rude way. He is not a true collector. He is a high-end investor. And there's a massive difference to knowing what makes collectors tick versus knowing what makes high-end investors tick. So my only worry right now is I think Fanatics should have brought on somebody in the industry and moved around that way. So I'm a little worried that there's going to be some things. And the Gary V thing, kind of like Arveligan said, is honestly a fantastic example of that kind of stuff. Is if you don't know the hobby, sometimes it's not going to work out really well. I get a bit worried about this kind of stuff. So I hope he doesn't completely, I don't say ruin it, but there's things that I think they should be hiring or investing in people who have done cards for many years and understand the industry. But on the flip side, Ben, what you're saying is I also think accurate. Fanatics will bring a lot of the casual consumers and make it very normal to collect, which would be freaking awesome. That is the one thing, and many of you guys have known me to be like this for literally the last decade, is I wish collecting was more normalized. You'd watch a TV commercial about it. You would see it advertised at a hockey game or something. Nowadays you're starting to see it a bit, which is great. I do think Fanatics will help on that aspect where it's, here are some products coming out, and it's on TV, on normal life, normal collectible item. So I think that will be the beneficial part of it, but I'm a little interested to see how they're going to try to run this. I don't know. We'll have to see. I can't judge until they actually come out with stuff and do volume, per se. Is who knows what their plans are. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give it another couple minutes. I don't think any of the breaks have actually moved at all, so that might be my indication that we're done tonight. Topps Black. Ben, if you are familiar, it's very similar to Clear Cut. It's got a topper pack, for example, with 3 cards in there. Very nice looking cards. and then 1 autograph. So basically clear cut with the topper pack. To give you the best idea of what it is. Very nice set, very short and sweet. It's literally, what is it, 8 cards out of the 2 boxes? Yep. So, guys, just so you guys are well aware, I will be posting a monster as well for Sunday. It will be including some free opportunities to get some Ultimate boxes, so we want to make you guys well aware of that. Ultimate is launched, so obviously chip away at those teams, those items. Rich, I will happily tell you guys, because I know everyone always thinks sometimes it's easy. We got 1 box of Prism, WWE. Remember what I've been saying for many, pretty much almost now a couple years? Allocations are not fun when you're a dealer. We just get told what we get. For WWE Prism, we got 1 box. That's literally all we got. Now, within a week, I'll probably get another opportunity to buy more at what retail value is. But as I said, we don't have any say in what we get pretty much on 99% of the products now. It's just, here's what you're getting. Okay, thank you. So, I wish we had more because I think it's cool stuff, but that is the state of the hobby. Until it gets, I guess, a little healthier, better, whatever you want to call it, we're just going to be kind of... 15,000, jeez. He hasn't even wrestled yet, has he, Rich? I know he's the new guy, right? The new big Olympic wrestler, I believe. But has he even done anything yet? If not, that is a damn impressive price for that card. Oh, did he? Okay. I missed that then. Five seconds of work after a match was over. That's funny. That is funny. Well, that's good for the hobby, though. Good for that market. Yeah, I think we're going to be calling that a night. I think everything else is going to be Sunday. Unfortunately, I thought we would get 1 or 2 more done, but no big deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. The monster will probably get posted within the next hour or half an hour. So, with that being said, have yourselves a beautiful rest of the evening, and we will see you guys, what today is Friday, so Sunday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a good one, Rich, and obviously everyone else. Keep in touch.